Say it may be several hours before phones and electric service are restored to some areas hit by the earthquake. A house fire in Newmarket wasn't touched off by an earthquake, but by an explosion. Authorities say the owner of the house on Winchester Road, Don Davis, was lighting some propane heaters. Apparently, there was a gas leak in the system, and the house exploded into flames. The fire engulfed the house and virtually burned it to the ground. Davis, who's lucky to be alive tonight, suffered first and second-degree burns to his face and arms. He was treated and released from a local hospital. The explosion happened around 1 o'clock this afternoon. Elsewhere, Senator Hal Heflin was summoned by the president late this afternoon
to talk about Supreme Court Justice nominee Robert Bork and allegedly to hear an offer Heflin countless aftershocks.
An 8-year-old boy saves his friend's life because he knew what to do. He's now being called a hero.
These stories and more next.
Entertainment Tonight, weeknights at midnight on the new 19. Voted by the Associated Press, Alabama's best newscast. Live from WHNT, Channel 19, Huntsville, the Valley's leading news station. This is News Center 19.
A severe earthquake in Southern California was felt from San Diego to Las Vegas. Good evening from the News Center. I'm Jerry Hayes.
And I'm Michelle Muro. Countless aftershocks continue to rumble through parts of Southern California tonight. A powerful quake measuring 6.1 rocked the Southland this morning. At least 6 are dead. There have been more than 100 injuries, 41 heart attacks, 36 fires, 35 traffic accidents, and 67 gas leaks. We have more tonight from David Dow.
In the San Gabriel Mountains, north of Pasadena, rescuers pulled out a construction worker trapped in a 30-foot hole. A rescue helicopter stood by, but it was too late. Efforts to resuscitate the worker failed. The Santa Ana Freeway, a main north-south artery, was closed when debris fell from an overpass. There are widespread reports of other structural damage, but scientists at the California Institute of Technology say the full extent of the damage can't be ascertained yet.
The damage from such an earthquake is not all available to us yet. We have teams in the field now going to look at a partially collapsed building in downtown Pasadena, for example.
Southern California students are used to earthquake drills, which may be why many of them seem to be used to earthquakes. Evacuations were by and large swift and calm.
We just got down under the desks and got into position, put our head under the desk, and after that we went out to the PE field to take cover. That's it.
2 deaths were reported shortly after the series of quakes. One, a student killed when a concrete slab fell from a parking
fire today. There wasn't much the Newmarket Volunteer Fire Department could do to save the home of Don Davis and his family. Fire investigators believe a family member lit a pilot light on a heater, and a short time later, there was an explosion.
Miss Davis and her daughter had gone to the store. And prior to leaving the house, they lit the pilot light on one of the heaters. And en route back to the house blew up, and Mr. Davis was inside.
But luckily, Davis was not seriously injured. The house was gutted by the blaze.
4 senators, 3 Southern Democrats, and a key